Here you go, team. We're now into Easter Day and the follow-up that comes with that. On Easter Sunday, during service, we're going to have one of two options. We're still waiting on approval in terms of which avenue we go. One option is to have the new guest welcome and showing the new gift during the church news, or to have it option two coming from the local host on stage. So those are the two options we're going on. We're going to let you know as soon as we know what the answer is in terms of church news or having a local host. And if we have a local host, hopefully we'll be able to have a slide or something like that to be able to introduce them and show them what that is. That would come through the normal distribution. That would be delivered by Michelle Velez, I believe, in our production side of things. Now, pre and post service, we'll still have our Connect Center hosts ready to go and welcoming, and they'll be collecting the new guest information. And instead of filling out a normal handwritten card to them, we're going to have a postcard with that hopes of them being able to catch the attention of the person in the mail later on in the week. So they'll be filling that out. With that as resources, we're going to provide that content for the new guest gift, which we've already gotten and stuffed at this point, the Emmanuel postcard, and then suggestions for how to fill out the postcard. So that'll already be in your hands prior to Easter Sunday. Now on Monday during the workday, we'll have our new guest information entered into the process queues and the mailers sent out. Each campus will be responsible for a volunteer or staff member doing this, and it's nothing different than our current flow, other than we'll not be sending that postcard at this point. We're going to pause and wait till later. Now on Monday, April 22nd, at the end of the workday, we have a suggestion of having new guests get called. So they have that touch point right away from someone on the Monday following Easter. With that, it will require a campus to each have a team of volunteers or a staff make phone calls to the new guests. And our suggested time is around 4 to 5 p.m. There will be a script that's provided by April 15th with what things to ask, and a space for taking notes and trying to listen to the needs that the person has. Now on Tuesday, that mailer that had already been sent out on Monday up here is received by them. So that's our second touch point on that day during the week. On Wednesday during the workday, I will be marking down that they are checked as done in the Easter Wednesday email process queue step that got added with the mail merge with the video from Pastor Nate. So that will get sent to their email. Also on Wednesday during the workday, the postcard is put in the mail. So that will require a campus staff or a volunteer to do that. They're already written, just need to be sent out so that on that Thursday, they're going to receive that postcard in the mail. We're trying to hit a touch point each day of the week that they get some communication. We'd rather have them say, wow, the church is over communicating to me, than the church didn't even reach out. So with that, we're going to continue on down here into Friday. On Friday, I will be marking the process queue step for Easter Friday email as done, and the new guests will get another email, short email with an invitation from Pastor Nate to come on Sunday, trying to continue to encourage them to come back. Now on Sunday, you may have new guests that come back with a coffee card to the Mission Cafe to get that second time guest gift, in a sense, of being able to have a free coffee. And there's a second time guest process queue step that a campus team or volunteer can add them to and mark them as done. Now on Elk River, I'm not 100% sure what you guys are currently doing in regards to the gift that is sent in that mailer on Monday for them to come back to church on Sunday, or if that is an actual gift card to a coffee shop at this point. So just a heads up for that, to consider that avenue of how we can keep track of who has come back as a second time guest. Now on Monday, the week following Easter on the 29th, we're going to continue to do that email from Emmanuel sent 1 week after the first visit process queue step that allows them to have an email that is sent by the campus team or volunteer staff to invite them to come back and connect with one of our key areas, starting point, connect group, baptism, or alpha. And that's already made for us in our current flow of new guest follow-up. So team, that is how we've envisioned thus far to have about 6 to 7 touch points with a new guest from Easter Sunday to the following Monday, and hopefully be able to have them catch the vision of what God has for their lives and for their life as an opportunity to encounter him in and through time spent with Emmanuel. So wanted to just reach out to you guys about that again. Would love your feedback. Not trying to overwhelm you with details, but wasn't quite sure how to lay all this stuff out. So I'm going to also send you this content visually so that you can look at it as well. Tried to highlight the campus involvement versus the central involvement here, campus being blue and central being yellow. So feel free to provide any feedback. We'd love to make this process as great as possible, and know that the wisdom and the creativity you guys have is crucial and key to that. So thanks so much for your time. Talk to you guys soon.